What happens if you pour vinegar to cover an egg? What if you add Sprite to ice cream? Or mix Coca-Cola with milk? Watch these and other amazing experiments in this video. We invite you to visit a secret laboratory. Here is Earnest Professor Yum Yum and her ever-hungry laboratory assistant, Miss Glutton. The assistant's just made her snack and is reaching out to add some pepper. But the professor takes the pepper for another experiment. It isn't lunchtime, Miss Glutton. You've just had breakfast. You'd better help me in my pepper experiment. The professor pours water in a bowl. She asks her assistant to add pepper in the water. Achoo! Miss Glutton dips her finger into the peppered water. Nothing happens. Then the professor puts in her finger. Wow, it's magic! Black pepper immediately moves out of the way of her finger. But why? It's easy. The secret component is liquid soap. She puts some soap on her assistant's finger. Let's try once again. Pepper moves away from my finger like the sea parts in front of Moses. Hardly does the professor turn to write the results when Miss Glutton reaches out with her spoon. Are you crazy? You mustn't eat it! Wow! Professor Yum Yum has brought something to eat at last. Okay, little egg, come to me. But the professor takes away my potential lunch. She needs it for her experiments. The problem is to have an egg stand vertically. It isn't solved yet. Miss Glutton tries to do it and accidentally spills salt. The professor's angry. Spilling salt is a bad sign, but her laboratory assistant shows it's not. She puts the egg on top of the salt and it keeps standing vertically. Sometimes scientific discoveries happen by accident. The egg doesn't fall even if you blow at it. It's amazing! The salt's been blown off while the egg keeps standing. Let's continue the egg experiments. Solve another problem. Make an egg float. Though it's no easy thing, gravity works against us. However, the professor knows a hack. Put an egg into a cup and pour in water. Add a spoon of salt and stir. The egg floats just before your eyes. The professor stirs up the salted water. The egg floats again. Let's write it down. Miss Glutton's taken a pen. I hope she isn't going to eat it. Still, I have nothing to write her a message with. Then I'll use a banana. Leave a message on the banana peel using a toothpick. After a while, the message darkens so that you can read it. I leave the banana message for my colleague. Great! She writes a reply to me. We've invented a banana messenger in the laboratory. It doesn't need the internet. Send your messages without climbing down the palm. Miss Glutton's lapsed back into her old ways with getting all test objects into her mouth. While the professor is busy with her science experiments, she's going to bite an orange together with the peel. You should wash it before eating it at least. Take this cylinder full of water. Submerge an orange into the water. It floats. The laboratory assistant removes it from the water and tries to bite it again. What are you doing? Peel it first. Miss Glutton peels the orange and tosses it into the water. It's magic! The peeled orange sinks. It splashes water on the professor's glasses. Okay, her revenge will be quick. She'll eat it. Well, what follows next in the professor's list of experiments? It's Sprite. What should she mix it with? Aha! Raisins! Excellent! Your meal, Miss Glutton, will help the science this time. Pour Sprite into a glass with raisins. They start jumping and spinning immediately. The raisins seem amazed at what's going on. It looks like a new dancing club's opened in the glass. The raisins feel better inside than we do in the laboratory. The laboratory assistant's chewing on a candy. Hey, give it to me! Let's see how Sprite will react to candies. Cut the candies. Pour in Sprite to cover them up. But the candies don't give two hoots about being in Sprite. They're lying still on the bottom. The candies aren't as playful as the raisins. They're so boring that Miss Glutton's gotten hungry again. She comes back holding an ice cream in her hands. Life hasn't taught her anything. The professor will obviously take it as well, just for another experiment. What will happen if you mix ice cream and Sprite? You'll never tell. Put an ice cream into a cup and pour Sprite on top. It starts frothing and bubbling. It looks like an eruption of a sweet cream volcano. Nevertheless, it doesn't stop Miss Glutton. She's always ready to eat anything, be it a volcano or a glacier. What happens if you cover an egg with vinegar? The laboratory assistant's eager to know it. She's going to do an experiment. The professor doesn't object. However, nothing happens. Bored with the experiment, Miss Glutton forgets to remove the egg from vinegar. The laboratory is closed for a short nap. Put an egg into a cup. Pour in vinegar to cover the egg. Wait for a while. Affected by the vinegar, the shell starts damaging and destroying completely. Finally, the shell will dissolve and the egg looks like a semi-transparent gummy with a yellow yolk inside. Oh, we've overslept. We've still got a lot to do. Professor, look at this. Can you recognize the egg? The shell's disappeared and it looks more like a gummy ball than an egg. Miss Glutton's going to make coffee, but forgets a kettle in the kitchen. The professor wants to drink her cola, but she doesn't notice there's coffee powder on the bottom of the cup. We've got an accidental experiment. Put on your rubber gloves. Put coffee powder into a cup. Pour in some cola. Watch the reaction. The liquid's frothing and increasing in size. We hope it won't explode. If there appears a new life in this substance, the professor will carefully write down the results. The professor's away. Hooray! My finest hour has come. I'm going to do my own chemical experiments. Ugh, I can't drink it. Okay, I'd better take it. I'm going to mix a chemical cocktail. Take this. Pour it in. Add a little of this. Put in this strange liquid. Okay, I need a bigger container. This one restrains my talent. Put on goggles. Add a little bright liquid. Put in some white powder. Should I run a chemist bartender training course? Wow, what a bottle! Something's going to happen. Nothing? No? The experiment's failed. Let's add some water. Wow, there's a violent reaction, at last! Someone's knocking on the door. I'd better hide the cylinder as I've got nothing to do with it. Oh, it's not my boss, but an apprentice student. She's looked in to have tea. I pretend I'm the professor. What's this? Marshmallow. It's a chemical laboratory. There's no food allowed. You'd better clean it up here. She notices the cylinder. She's too curious. It's a new secret experiment. You better put on your gloves. It's a scientific laboratory, not a kindergarten. While the student's busy cleaning up the laboratory, I'll have her tea. It's crucial not to mix up my tea with some reagent. The student enters, bringing her marshmallow in hand. Sit down at last. I'll take care of it. Put the marshmallow into a bowl. Put it in the microwave. It swells and melts to transform into a soft mass. Take out the marshmallow and eat it as edible slime. I come back with the melted marshmallow. The student likes the chemical picnic. The melted marshmallow is stretchy and sweet. Though when cool, it turns as hard as a stone. Be careful not to break your teeth. Take it away. I like cola experiments. It isn't for drinking, it's for science. Pour cola into a glass. Add some milk. How should I come to it? Is it going to burst out? Will the glass break? Okay. Who wants to risk drinking the cola and milk cocktail? Carefully pour milk into the glass. Just have a look. The milk curdles and turns into solid flakes. After a while, the solid stuff appears on the bottom and the cola loses its color. There's no winner in this battle of liquids. Yes, science makes everything clear like milk does cola. Student, get ready. I'm going to show you an entertaining science experiment. I'll pick up an ice cube using a thin thread. Well, it isn't ready yet. Okay, I know a trick. Touch an ice cube with a thread. It doesn't react anyhow. Sprinkle the ice with some salt. The thread sticks to the ice cube, holding it tightly. You can lift the cube easily. Abracadabra! I'm holding an ice cube using a thin thread. Don't touch it, it's fragile. The young student suggests doing another experiment. She takes milk and food coloring. Pour some milk onto a plate. Add different colorings. Apply liquid soap on a Q-tip and dip it into the milk. The coloring creates intricate patterns. The plate looks like it's alive. It's true magic! You can never stop watching these transitions of colors. These awesome experiments will make it possible for the student to get the Nobel Prize. Keep it up! Someone's knocking on the door. It must be the professor coming. Okay, student, clean it up here. I should go. I think I should find something to eat. Did you like it in our scientific laboratory? Write in your comments which experiments you do at home. And don't eat anything suspicious.
A hot dog with worms, makeup covered in jelly, mouse soap, and a magazine with slime? Watch funny family pranks in our new video. A sister versus brother prank war is going to begin. This lazy Saturday morning seemed like any other morning, right until the moment Cindy checked out her calendar. It's prank weekend! It's time to get ready for another prank war. A sudden attack by a chicken army makes Cindy change her disposition. There is something lying on a shelf in the bathroom. It's an enemy mine. Oh no! One of enemy mice. Cut soap and carve it into a mouse. Wrap it with a piece of felted wool. Cut off the excess and sew it. Make a tail out of a piece of gray cord. Tie knots. Sew it down to the mouse. Cut pink ears and a gray muzzle out of felt. Hot glue them to the mouse. Sew beads as a nose and eyes. Make whiskers out of threads. Without her glasses, Cindy doesn't notice anything wrong. Plus, the mouse froths like soap. But when Cindy notices the whiskers, she figures out immediately that it's Stevie's prank. Cindy has prepared an awesome gift for her brother. She has made a deodorant with troll saliva extract. This is exactly what her neat brother needs. Open an empty container of roll-on deodorant. Pour in liquid slime. Cindy sneaks the deodorant onto the shelf in the bathroom. Stevie gets out of the shower and takes the deodorant without looking at it. Ew! He regrets it immediately. He will have to take a shower again. Just you wait, sister. Morning in the kitchen is the most peaceful time. Morning Stevie is an easy target. You can sneak him whatever you want, even a hot dog with worms. Leave long grain rice to soak in hot water. Add some of it to a hot dog. Color a few rice grains with a black food marker. Make them look like little worms. Prick the sausage with a toothpick and stick in a rice worm. At first, Stevie doesn't notice the disgusting worms on the hot dog because he is half asleep. Ew! It's so yucky! This hot dog is definitely not on Stevie's top list of favorite breakfast dishes. Everyone knows that you have to chew bubblegum after you eat to keep your teeth clean, but Cindy is so greedy. She doesn't want to share it with her brother, but Stevie has a special phone case. Draw a big drop inside a clear silicone case. Paint the case beyond the blue drop. Trace a paper tooth template on the prickly side of Velcro. Hot glue the Velcro tooth to the outside of the case. Attach the other half of Velcro to a little tube of toothpaste. Cut a children's toothbrush with a heated knife. Decorate the cut with a little tag. Hot glue a piece of Velcro to the brush. Attach the toothpaste tube and the brush to the tooth. Cindy wants a case like this too. But Stevie's arms are way longer. You just can't take away the case. We will have to swap. Stevie gets the bubblegum and immediately realizes that the swap is not quite fair. An awesome phone case for plain bubblegum? Stevie barely decided to read a book and drink some tea in peace when Cindy's stuff started flying into him. That's clear. His sister is going out with her friends, and her makeup has immediately conquered Stevie's space. It's an invasion! Stevie's going to take the makeup captive. Fill a clear bowl with makeup. Dissolve instant gelatin in water. Add food glitter and pour it into the bowl. Cover the makeup with the liquid jelly up to the top. Let it harden. Cindy comes back to doll up and finds her makeup put neatly into a glittering jelly makeup bowl. The first rule when you live with your brother is to never leave your keys unattended. We will need a lot of keys of different sizes. Paint keys with plastic caps yellow. These will be tulips. Take one key as a base and hot glue the yellow-topped keys to it. Attach the rest of the keys upside down. Add keychain rings. Cut leaves out of green felt. Hot glue them to the base of the bouquet. Decorate the keys with pink pom-poms. Wrap the bouquet with clear wrap and fasten it with rubber bands. Stevie gives his sister a bouquet of fresh flowers to make up for what he did. He's so caring, but Cindy quickly figures out there's no flowers in this bunch. This is another prank from her brother. Stevie is getting ready for a bright young thing party. He's prepared a shirt, a hairstyle, and his ego. He just has to change his shoes. The dress code doesn't allow Crocs. Where are his favorite shoes? Shape pink fondant into a tongue. Make a line in the center with the blunt side of a knife. Cover the fondant with water and sprinkle it with semolina. Make dots with a toothpick so that it looks realistic. Make 2 identical tongues. We will need gummy fang candies. Cover little cardboard squares with double-sided tape. Attach half of a square to the tongue of a shoe. Attach the fang teeth candy to the remaining half. Attach a cardboard heel with ears for fastening inside the shoe with double-sided tape. Bend the fondant tongue and attach it to the cardboard heel. Stevie wasn't ready to see his shoes with tongues and fang teeth. Are these werewolf shoes? It looks more like his sister's prank. Cindy is picking out a new look for herself. Shoes like Taylor Swift has and Selena Gomez-inspired hairdo. Her sweet brother is already here. He seems to keep up with fashion trends as well, so he gives his sister a new issue of Slime Fashion Magazine. Cut a hole in a magazine so that it'll fit a piece of plastic. Cut out a few pages. Attach the piece of plastic to the last page in the hole. Attach another plastic rectangle opposite. Hot glue the bottom rectangle to the pages. Pour in slime. Cindy gladly flips through the pages of the new magazine, but when she takes a look at page 25, it turns out that Stevie has prepared a new prank. An article about the life of slimes is the core of this issue. Ew! Ghastly! Stevie is training his IQ with a book. But Cindy decides to arrange a nail salon, so she picks out the most delicious nail polish. Take an empty glitter jar. Attach the top part of a broken brush to the cap. Fill the jar with Nutella and close it with the cap. Attach a mini label for the brown nail polish that says Nutella. Stevie can't reach the cookies. He is totally exhausted from this IQ workout. Cindy is ready to hand the cookies to him, but first, she will decorate it with some nail polish. Stevie doesn't agree to eat nail polish. Whatever. All the more for Cindy. Cindy has lost something. She can't find her favorite lipstick. Could Stevie really have something to do with it? Cindy has already gone through the entire kitchen with a fine-tooth comb. She has found nothing but fruit. Cut a banana peel out of a textured foam rubber sheet according to a template. Cover the fuzzy side with fabric paint so that it looks like the inside of a banana peel. Cut a banana out of memory foam. Cut it in half. Make a hole inside for a lipstick. Hot glue the tube. Cover the banana with fabric paint. Attach the peel so that the fuzzy side is on the inside. Stevie is the most caring brother in the world. He offers his sister a banana to eat in order to calm her down. Oh, take a look! The lipstick turned up. Cindy is not even angry with her brother. Her favorite lipstick looks even better in this banana case. Cindy is making a new anti-stress masterpiece. Flowers calm her down, but her brother stresses her out. He needs something again. He wants to test her nerves pretending he feels hot. Even a fan doesn't help. The room's turned into the Sahara Desert. He begs his sister to save his life and bring him some cold lemonade. Cindy can't miss a perfect chance to prank him. Cover a cup with decorative glass paste. Let it dry. Cindy pours some hot water into this special cup instead of cold lemonade, but it looks like this hot water is icy. Oops! This lemonade was heated by my warm sisterly love. I got you, brother! Cindy cuts an orange in a nice way. Now it's more than just some vitamin C. It's also a table decoration. But Stevie thinks that this orange can also look nice in his stomach. He quickly eats all the slices and leaves the peels for his sister. But Cindy has to do something about it. She has already prepared an orange prank. Make a cut in an orange. Remove the flesh. Put a little balloon inside and glue the cut with gelatin solution. Stevie is going to eat another orange. Boom! The flesh inside pops like a balloon. Is this an orange bomb? No, it's actually a balloon. Must be the work of my naughty sister again. What's wrong with Stevie? He must have been infected with a cleanliness virus. He is cleaning the room on his own. He is even dancing with a mop like he's in the movie Clean Dancing. Stevie deserves glass slippers just like Cinderella. Speaking of slippers, Cindy is not allowed to step on the clean floor barefoot, so her brother made a pair of special slippers for her. Cut out felt soles so that they fit the size of slippers. Hot glue them to the slippers. Leave little holes. Tuck cellophane wrap inside. Cindy puts the slippers on, but now some strange sound keeps following her. Oh, I see. This is all about the slippers and my brother who adores pranks. What's wrong with the mirror? It looks strange. There is definitely something wrong here. Cut a big piece of paper to fit the size of a mirror frame. Cut out a mirror piece from silver bouquet wrapping. Fasten them with double-sided tape. Hot glue the frame. Cindy wants to solve the mirror mystery, but suddenly the phantom of the looking glass takes her glasses away. What a nightmare! Cindy wants to get to the bottom of it. Who is hiding behind the frame? But the phantom swallows Cindy completely. Bye-bye, sister! Did you like our family pranks? Then write in the comments how you will prank your sister or brother.